Hey guys, George from SoundTraxx. I want to talk to you about one of the exciting new models that have hit the store shelves and been shipping to customers and modelers around the country, the SoundTraxx's new SD40-2. These are available in their rivet counter series without sound, and the operator series are available without sound now. But if you're waiting for their sound system, you're going to be waiting till 2018, which is quite a bit of time away. So we can offer the Econami product, which will plug right in, or the Tsunami2. So let's talk about the features of the Tsunami2 in this southern model right now. So first we're going to unmute it. You're going to hear the 645 turbo sound. Now I have played a little bit with the equalizer and the reverb, so it doesn't sound exactly the same out of the package. And I have also selected the P3 horn by setting CV120 to a value of 11, and that would be proper for these early southern units. So let's take a listen of how that sounds. Now I'm going to move him up to speed step 10. And one of the other features of the Tsunami2 is our dynamic digital exhaust. Now dynamic digital exhaust adjusts the sound of the prime mover to what the locomotive is actually doing, rather than having to push buttons to manually notch the button up or notch the throttle up and down, or to play with the throttle button while you lose control of your locomotive. So to simulate this, I'm going to put a little bit of pressure under the wheel, and you're going to hear the prime mover notch up as I simulate entering a grade or pulling a heavier train. And once we crest that grade and we release, you're going to hear the prime mover notch back down to where it was. Now, if you do still want manual control, you can still push the F5 and the F6 to notch up and down. And once again, you never lose control of your throttle. So let's take a look and see how easy this is to install into a model. Now, to install the Tsunami2 21P NEM or the Econami 21P NEM into these SoundTraxx SD40-2s, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to remove the coupler boxes on each end. There is a single screw holding them in place. So once you lift the shell off, you're left with the chassis. Now the driveline on both of these models are going to be exactly the same. The difference is the detail level. So the good thing is this installation process will be applicable to both the operator and the rivet counter series. So next thing we're going to do is there's two screws that you have to remove. One here and then one on this side just behind the PCB that will allow you to lift the shell off. Now once these screws are removed, your shell will lift and it reveals your speaker housing right here. So before you get ready to do this, what you're going to do is solder two wires to your speaker, and there actually is a hole underneath here that you'll thread the wires up and through and fit the wires right there, and the speaker will mount in place with two 2mm, 4mm screws that are mounted through the screw holes on the speaker. Now once these wires are threaded through, there are two speaker terminals, S plus and S minus. You will solder those two wires to those two terminals. Okay? Once that's done, you're simply going to remove the 21-pin jumper board, and you're going to take your Tsunami2 or Econami, and you're just going to simply plug it in. And now you just put your screws back in place, you put your shell back on, and you put the coupler boxes back in place. One of the new features of this SoundTraxx SD40-2 with the Tsunami2 sound system is we do have separate control of the number boards and the class lights on this particular locomotive, this Southern Railway. So with the Tsunami2, I can set lights to be certain brilliances, so I can adjust the difference for number boards and class lights so they don't appear to be separate headlights running down the track. So first let's dim the lights so we can see this a little bit better on our camera. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust the class light brilliance here. And this is set to CV61 to adjust the brilliance. Right now it's set to 255 for full brilliance. So I'm going to take CV61 and I'm going to set it to a value of 100 because the class lights typically weren't very bright. So when you watch it, you see those class lights dim. Now I'm going to take the number boards, and those are set to CV62 right now, and I'm going to take CV62 and I'm going to adjust those to about half brilliance. So CV62 to a value of 128, and you're going to kind of see how the brilliance on the number boards dimmed a little. The Tsunami2 21P NEM is on retailer shelves right now and retails for a price of $109.95. And this one is for EMD, so you're going to look for part number 885009. And the speaker we used is our 16 by 35 millimeter oval speaker, part number 810113. Pick these up at your local retailers now. And if you like what we're doing with our new video series, please give us a comment and let us know, and we'll keep pushing forward to make sure we get more content like this for you.